Hello world, welcome to CyberGate Studio. My name is Marcel, and today I want to talk about the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. They need to work on that name. Well, let's just get to unboxing it and talk about it on the way. So, it's still in the shrink wrap, so I'm just getting it. Now I wanted to make sure, in this case, I've been trying to pull away a little bit from unboxings, but I wanted to do an unboxing of this one because it wasn't clear to me at first what actually came in the box, and that's important because I didn't realize at first that a charger actually came with it, because it looks like on the website that they're kind of pushing the kind of adapter cables and everything with it, and if they're pushing that it's just made me wonder if power cables come with it. So let's go ahead and open this box here. Okay, so you get a little welcome packet here. Comes with the software and a manual on an SD card. So that's cool. That's kind of par for the course for Blackmagic design. You get a full copy of DaVinci Resolve 15 Studio. So this right here is a $300 piece of software. I currently use it. In fact, actually, I'm going to do a couple of videos about it. But this thing is fantastic. Having an extra one just means that I can put one on another computer and have just more flexibility with my workflow, have more flexibility with devices I use, and so on and so forth. So I'm excited about this. I'm glad they included it, especially because this whole thing costs $1,215. So $1,250 US. Of course, plus tax and shipping if you have shipping where you're buying it from. But that minus $300 performs the way it promises. It is a great value. So we will see. So it's got these things nicely labeled. It's you got a little area here for. So they put it in this little guy. Previously, other Blackmagic products I've purchased in the past had these loose. So I'm glad to see that they put. So I'm glad to see that they put it in a container that will kind of keep it all together. I'm in the US, so I will be using this one. It's only a two-prong adapter, but it does have some other international options here. You do have the charging cable. It's got the adapter here, charging brick, locks into place real nice, holds in its place. Now the cool thing is this is a locking power brick. So as you can see, power brick included, and it is a locking mechanism on there so that you can't just be pulled loose in the middle of a shoot, which is just one of those features that matters. When you're doing pro level recording and you're on a set, you really want to have your situation pretty locked down so that you can't accidentally rip it apart. Someone doesn't accidentally trip over it and cause the whole shoot to fail, because that could cost significant money depending on the kind of shoot you're doing. It does come with a LPE6 Canon battery, the same kind of battery that like the 5D, Canon 5D, the EOS R, so in fact actually their video assists use this battery as well, so good battery to have around. And the camera. This thing looks nice. I've liked the design. I know there's some controversy around, some people don't like it, some people do like it. I like it. First time in the hand, it feels good. Kind of has a new manufactured smell. You do have this peel on the back. I hear good things about this 5-inch display. It is pretty big. I don't intend to use a video assist with it too much, but if I need to, I can. Now you do have, let's see, so if we're gonna take a tour around this guy, first off, you got your sensor right here. You got a recording indicator light up here. You got an off-on switch, which is actually a full-on switch. A little dial here. You got the play button. You got an ISO indicator, white balance. You got a picture. You can take a still image here. So you got a bunch of buttons up top. You got function buttons that I'm sure are programmable. All right, around back you've got like high frame rate. You've got, looks like probably aperture. Bunch of options here. A 5-inch touchscreen, so you're gonna have some good UI options going on here. Nice vibrant display. I'm gonna do a full review later after I've had this chance to put this through its paces, get a chance to take a look at it. But it does have its 1/4-20 screw up here. This part is metal. You actually have metal around it, but then it's inset into plastic. So it's plastic around all around here, and then this little spot right here with the screw in it is metal. I don't know what that's anchored to, so I don't know how sturdy that is. On the side here, and this is kind of where some cool features come in. So on the side here, you have a mic port, 3.5 millimeter jack for mics and for your headset. That way you can, if you want to use one of those Rode video mics or something, you can. I probably won't, just because I have another solution, which is a little further down, but you got a full HDMI port, which is cool. So you have full HDMI output, 10-bit HDR output from here. So that's good. So it's a 10-bit output. I understand you also have 12-bit lossless RAW potential to record in this. So that's pretty substantial. Something I've never really used before, especially in this size body. I'm really excited to try that out. It does have a USB Type-C port, which is huge because that accepts power. You can output to an SSD like the Samsung T5, which is what they put on the website. So I actually have one of those, and I'm going to test it. It's a terabyte size. I'm going to test it as part of this review. And then it's got a mini XLR cable. So I have a XLR professional audio mic up here. I described it in my studio tour, so you'll have to take a look at that. Link in the description. But this will give you professional audio directly in, which is huge, because that means I can sit here, with YouTube, I can sit here, put my camera up there, plug it directly into here. I don't have to do any audio syncing. I don't have to use my Zoom recorder, which is fantastic. I can just record directly to this guy, take it to my editing, and be done. So that's pretty fantastic. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so I do have a Canon lens here. This is the 50mm 1.4. It's my Nifty 50. I love it. The adapter I'm using is the Viltrox EF-M2. It's actually a speed booster. Go ahead and adapt this on here. Okay, so that fits on nice and snug and thin. And now I'm going to do a review on that probably as well. And let's go ahead and put this lens on. Okay, so the whole thing sits nice and flush, nice and firm. Here is my 50mm. Wow, so for a camera that does 12-bit 4K, 60 frames per second at 12-bit RAW, and it's this size for $1,250 US. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below, and I will do my best to answer them in the full review. While you're down there, I hope you like the video and subscribe for more videos coming your way.